Bye. But my dad just said I can't go, but I hate having strict parents. I can't do anything.
Bro, you really got it bad, son. At least your environment is good. I'm surrounded by all these drugs and everything. My brother just got locked up. I can't deal with it, bro. I'm trying to be a good person and it's just changing me.
I mean, I don't really have, a bad environment, but this private school it's just putting a lot of stress on me, I don't even want to go to this prestigious school.
Bro, I think I'm the only one that has strict parents, bro. This is blowing me.
I'm telling you, you don't, bro. Everybody has some type of strict parents. That's why people complain about them. Ever heard the quote, strict parents make sneaky kids? We could figure out if who has stricter parents.
I mean, we could figure out, like, the environment, too. Do people think that what's happening to you is really happening to you?
Maybe we should ask people around the school how they feel about it.
Yeah, we could.
All right, bet. It's go time.
Please introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Armand.
How do you feel about the constant incarceration of black males in today's society?
I feel like black males are usually picked on by, cops and whatnot, as like, you can see the stereotype and like pulled over and shot over like little things, such as, like Freddie Gray, he got killed.
Give me your opinion on the assumption that going to a more prestigious school will make you more successful in life.
I feel like going to a prestigious school will make you more successful, but it's a better environment to be in. As you know, it's like more disciplined and it'll help.
Do you think one can be more successful in a less prestigious school as well?
Yeah.
And do you believe stricter parenting results in better outcomes?
Stricter parenting resulting in a better outcome, I don't believe. In some cases, not all. Because, in some cases, when a child is gets away from that stricter parenting, they become more involved in themselves. They can, do other things that they weren't able to do with the stricter parenting.
And what about you? How would you, describe your situation? Are you strictly parented? And
Nah, parents are more lenient.
Okay. And you would say you're doing well?
I'm doing pretty well.
All right. Thank you.
How you doing, sir? Please state your name.
Joseph George.
Okay. Do you believe that you are a product of your environment?
Yes, I do believe I'm a product of my environment. I grew up around a lot of hardworking people. People who are determined to do things, and that's who I am. I'm a hardworking person. I'm determined to do things. When I put my mind to it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Do you believe stricter parenting results in better outcomes?
No, not really. My parents weren't really strict on me per se growing up, and I think I turned out pretty well in doing things in my life. I have a plan in mind.
Give me your opinion on the assumption that going to a more prestigious school will make you more successful in life.
Personally, no, I don't believe that. I believe that you're the person that dictates how you're going to be in life, the surroundings you're in. So even if you're in a bad school, if you are determined to do what you want to do, you're going to do it.
Introduce yourself, please.
My name's Tomas Smashinger. I'm in 11th grade. I go to Bowie High School. And I'm a junior.
Okay, thank you. Do you believe you are a product of your environment?
Most definitely. As people grow up, they tend to act how they do because of the things that they see around them.
Do you believe stricter parents results in better?
Of course not. At the end of the day, the child's gonna do what he wants to do, what he or she wants to do. Thank you.
How do you feel about the constant incarceration of black males in society today?
Hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. It's really just so bad. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's actually disrespectful to our culture. Our culture, the unfairness that is brought upon us because of the color of our skin.
Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Miss Stone. I'm Chrisetta Stone. I teach English here at Bowie High School.
Do you believe that you are a product of your environment?
I think that your environment definitely has an impact on you one way or the other. You're a product of your environment in terms of, yes, you become what the environment is around you, or somehow you become the opposite. And so the environment does have an influence on you one way or the other.
How you doing, man? Please introduce yourself.
My name is Temi, and I attend Bowie High School, and I'm a 10th grader.
Okay. Do you believe stricter parenting results into better outcomes?
No, I feel like parents should set boundaries, but they shouldn't be too loose or too strict with their children, because when they're too strict, that's when kids tend to be rebellious and sneak out the house. And if they're too open, the kids feel like they can do whatever they want.
Okay, thank you. How you doing, ma'am? Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Toby.
Okay, give me your opinion on the assumption that going to a more prestigious school will make you more successful in life.
I feel as though a kid that goes to a more prestigious school, I feel like colleges look at that, and colleges were like, oh, okay, well, they went to this school, and it's like they must be like smart and everything, but like if they went to like a really bad school, they'd be like, oh, maybe they're like, you know, because it was a bad school, they probably, you know, just went through it, you feel me?
Thank you.
Please introduce yourself.
Sean from go to Bowie High School.
Do you believe that you are a product of your environment?
I do believe I'm a product of my environment. I believe that whatever I do in the environment contributes to other people also.
How do you feel about the constant incarceration of black males in society?
Well, I feel like what's going on today isn't really the best thing, but you know, as a black community, we can work together and, you know, make it better for a whole. We need to just stick together and not keep doing black on black violence, because that's not helping anything either.
Can you just name some examples of some, you know, things that is going on with police in the black community?
Yeah, I mean, a big one is just police brutality as a whole. And, you know, a lot of people just getting, you know, picked on or selected out by, now I wouldn't say racist cops, but maybe like racially insensitive police officers.
Do you believe that stricter parenting results in a better outcome?
Yeah, I do. I believe that as a big fact. Because, well, I guess you could base it off experience. My dad's a pastor, so, you know, very strict parenting, and I feel like with that strict parenting comes more like discipline, and discipline, you know, makes you better as a person, lets you know how to treat a woman right, you know, makes you focus on your education more on your sports. You don't really get sidetracked as more.
What about those that say stricter parents cause sneaky children, you know, the sneakiest children?
Well, I think that's more like a stereotype, just like how they say like pastors' childs are the worst. I think it's just like a stereotype. I feel like the stricter the parents are, like, you know, you never want to, anytime you hear your parents say they're disappointed in you, it's like, it's something that like hurts you a lot. So I just think that with more stricter parenting, the children become more disciplined and more just a better person.
My name is Sheena Smith.
Okay. Do you believe that you are a product of your environment?
Yes, I believe I am a product of my environment. I grew up in a very loving, nourishing family. 2 parents, older sibling. Our parents were very involved. Both parents worked. We were, I guess, in abundance enough where we could both go to private school, my sister and myself. So it also kind of helped to further what our parents taught us as far as having a strong sense of education, strong sense of taking initiative, you know, being a bold person, be a leader, etc. Just values overall. So I do believe that a lot of that has transcended into where I am today as far as being an educator, trying to help people live at their most optimal self. I think that's a lot to do with my environment and background.
So, with you going to private school, do you believe that going to a more prestigious school, a more like well-known school, makes you to be more successful, or gives you upper hand on being more successful?
Not in all cases. I think parents or people who are making that decision should also be mindful of how a child is wired, what their individual strengths and talents are. I've seen where going to a prestigious school has caused people to make better connections. It might put you in a better position for scholarships, different education. But there's just some people who are good at various things that a prestigious school cannot really nourish. It can't really develop. So I think it's more important to be in tune with how your child is, what they gravitate towards, because whatever the child is gravitating towards, that's more than likely their strength and what needs to be developed. And if you put them in an environment where what comes naturally to them, what they thrive at, is not developed and cultivated, then you're kind of shaping them to be something that they weren't really possibly made to be. So I don't think that it works for every kid. For example, my sister and I both went to the same private school, but I flourished, I did well, the environment worked for me, but once she got into the middle school level, she started rebelling. It just didn't work for her anymore as far as what was developing in her. So I just think you should take it case by case. It has its benefits, but I don't think conclusively that every person that goes to a prestigious school will come out being their best selves. They can be successful, but whether they're being true to themselves is a different story.